Psalms 23 verse 5. Don't prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. God not gonna make you win in front of the wall of them.
And where they come from, send it back, send it back. Every evil arrow, anywhere he come from, send it back. If a China, if a Jamaica, if a Haiti, where he come from, we send it back. Reverse the curse, reverse the curse, reverse the order, reverse the curse, reverse the order. Somebody say, reverse the curse, yeah. Reverse the order. Somebody reverse the curse. Reverse the order over Jamaica. Reverse the curse, mighty God. Reverse the order. If a king's house, if a garden house, if a the prime minister, if a the opposition,
will be work out. Don't want like you fast asleep.
I know the church and the rock bar is preaching up. Right now what I'm anyone set me a lantern, seeing we are the light, we are going to shine through the darkness here. Because we do the work so that we can come talk with no fear. You see what I say? So we say things dark on the highway, but we're there with a lantern. You see me? Right away. Things get dark on the highways. See me with a lantern. Even the righteous have a migraine. See me with a lantern. I come with thunder, come with lightning. See me with a lantern. Yes, for sure the judgment will be frightening. See me with a lantern. Road of a head, if you don't need to chop. I know the church and the rock bar is preaching up. Right now what taboo me want people now. Shanko where you do this to go people for. Make sure you don't let it out in things get dark on the highways. See me with a lantern. Even the righteous have a migraine. See me with a lantern. I come with thunder, come with lightning. See me with a lantern. Yes, for sure the judgment will be frightening. See me with a lantern. If you don't need to jump, I know the church and the rock bar is preaching. Right now what taboo me want people now. Jump where you do this to poor people. Make sure you don't let it down lately. Struck with justice and wait for you. Now I got no children I'll pay for you. Start tell your tolerance, pray for you. Things get dark on the highways. See me with a lantern. Even the righteous have a migraine. See me with a lantern. I come with thunder, come with lightning. See me with a lantern. Yes, for sure the judgment will be Friday. Revolution is not right up, it makes no man. Just feeling the voice to the people. Some bitch like which whole Babylon take them kick out. Righteousness is not a nation, what do you evil? So dear they close, but that one you a rifle. And the code will not fight you. Access stop to the private if they fight you. This was a radical devil like I do now. Things get dark on me. I want to talk about original Jamaica. I want to talk about Jamaica where them come here, come see. Original Jamaica people.
5 years lies I beat us bad, but if I'm wrong, forgive me God. Since the journey you have awakening so much question you have to have. When the pastor want of money, him send round the offering bags. But when the sisters them in need, him say put your faith in God. Since he lives up in the sky, oh we don't see him when we fly. And it's only when we die the real salvation will apply. Well what I know for sure, the Most High is not that guy. In the kinky dresses, halo light with the blue eyes. Jesus never died for us, they did. Martin Luther King, Marcus and King David. Still I give Leonardo's band the praises. While the freedom fighters getting nothing but hatred. Well, Jesus never died for us, we do. All the Africans and the sheep who spoke Hebrew. Christianity is a weapon of slavery. Stop believing us because that not go save we. Come again. What is your lineage? What is a lineage? We avoid the prison cells but still not free ourselves from the habits and belief and disobedience. And does money really matter when we reach the age? And the sick for realize that them no need no meds, that them for real meds. So diagnostic our results of what we feed ourselves. We need to pre ourselves and start to be ourselves. And so we free ourselves. Since birth we have been targeted and programmed for a matrix with a religion, a god, nationality and race. The preference of another, result in one being racist, and a country is just a map that really pocket us in space. Get labeled as a native, based on where we race, whether black or code or white, either Mexican or Thai. Neither race have no rights because freedom is a lie. Society based on tears and the rich do as they like.
Listen, man. So, it seems to me like the Labour right them have amnesia or something. It seems to me like the Labour right them have amnesia. So, you see, Theif boy, I'm telling you this. Jamaica, it is unacceptable for we allow an uncertified criminal like Andrew Holness if you are going with so much fuckery in the country. It is unheard of. Can you believe an uncertified pussy hole have the ability can call on a GPS and lock out the current island-wide? Can I believe that? A man with uncertified, you know, put every Jamaican citizen, Jamaican and abroad, back against the wall, you know. I'm going to start off this with David here.
National Party is appalled by the unprecedented news that the head of government of Jamaica, Prime Minister Andrew Holness, has been referred to the Director of Corruption Prosecutions for possible charges after a multi-million-dollar corruption investigation. This referral by the Integrity Commission is based on their investigation and report to Parliament implicating Prime Minister Holness in allegations of conflicts of interest regarding tens of millions of dollars of contracts awarded to close associates of his from as far back as 2009 when he was Minister of Education. This revelation exposes our country to international embarrassment. A head of government should be beyond reproach, and it is unacceptable that he has been besmirched by accusations of this kind of impropriety. That the country's principal integrity and anti-corruption body, the Integrity Commission, has found sufficient evidence to refer our Prime Minister for potential prosecution places Jamaica in an untenable position. This devastating news is unfortunately consistent with the Prime Minister's troubling history with the Integrity Commission, including their inability to certify his 2021 statutory declaration of his assets, liabilities, and income. Furthermore, to date, Prime Minister Holness has failed to sign the Integrity Commission's Leadership Code of Conduct. I and other leaders within the People's National Party have already signed that instrument, declaring our commitment to the highest standards of governance and probity in public life. The opposition believes the implications of this Integrity Commission report to be potentially crippling for the government. The international community and multilateral agencies will have significant misgivings about dealing with a country whose head of government has the implications of this situation hanging over its head.
The Integrity Commission has indicated that 6 parliamentarians are under investigation for illicit enrichment. Illicit enrichment has to do with the public servants not being able to explain how they own assets which exceed their lawful earnings. So, which government parliamentarians got letters from the Integrity Commission stating they are being investigated for the crime?
My straight answer is that I have asked as far and as wide. I have gotten that response from everyone, but as far as I have been told, no. People have been written to, as the Integrity Commission does almost daily. But I have not heard of anyone in...
Sensible Jamaican. This a pussy where we have a mash up the country, you know. This a uncertified pussy we have a mash up the country, you know. And you tell me say sensible somebody live in an island. How can we have this abati boy and mash up the country? This a boy we can declare how he come by the things that we have. Eh? We can have this abati boy and mash up the country. When them a pussy a send what the people them go hold on the scammer. They see scammer vehicle, and if they know say house a scammer money bill house, then see it too. And we allow this a pussy in our country a parade himself uncertified. Eh? This a boy I forgot prison. This a pussy I forgot prison. And when this a batty boy I make this a chat here, him already get letter from the Integrity Commission. And from them time until now, this a pussy and a certified. And it is time Jamaican people look upon this a dog shit here. As a dog shit. No Prime Minister nowhere in Ireland operate like this a pussy here. One of stop look like that, look upon this a man like Prime Minister. This man is a fucking criminal. And this guy is on a jacket and tie. Look, remember, you know, him, this a boy, you know, remember, say, him have a quote, you know. I have the Integrity Commission a quote. And this a pussy on the screen, you know. Look on the pussy old drunker face. Look on him face.
My political party being written to for this matter of illicit enrichment.
Now, opposition parliamentarians have declared individually and collectively that they have not received letters from the Integrity Commission in relation to illicit enrichment. Prime Minister Andrew Holness has taken note.
Who genuinely can say that they are telling the truth?
The conscience.
Really? I could have asked and someone could say, no, I haven't been written to. Because they may have not got the letter. The letter may have been sent somewhere, and then they will come to me afterwards and say, you know, I didn't get the letter.
I mean, I get letter.
In other words, this process is just political gimmickry that the opposition is doing.
At Wednesday's post.
Which blood clot political gimmickry? Which blood clot political gimmickry? Eh? You need to take your ass come out of the parliament. Eh? Which blood clot political gimmickry? Eh? This is an uncertified Batman we have a switch off light in our country. This big up everybody in our chat, you know. This is an uncertified pussy we have a destroy the Jamaica. And remember, him tell me say, if we in the know and know what go on and don't talk, we guilty of the destruction of Jamaica just like him. So me I go forever talk. This abati boy should never have the power for a switch off light in our country. This uncertified pussy should never have the power if he can turn off light in our country. If he can keep up him fuck remove. Eh? Uncertified pussy will have so much power in our blood clot country. And we sit down like that, that no normal. But we are dealing with. Oh, if a blood clot have an uncertified man with the ability can lock off power in the bomber clot country. A man we in a court for taxpayer money. Eh? A man who no certified for saltfish depend house top a shingle. This a pussy no certified. For a saltfish depend house top a shingle. This a batty boy no certified. And so look how so good labor right now talk I could call up Mark Gully name. Eh? You don't want to put in a some barrel and roll in a gully. You know blood clot dog shit. How if you have this a batty boy around the country? For much years in can certified. For much blood clot years in can tell we come by the house on the hill. How much years in can tell we how in thief charity money and buy stocks and bonds. And this a batty boy a head over Nara. Blood clot.
Cabinet press briefing, the Information Minister said Cabinet has basically placed a gag order on government lawmakers, preventing them from making comments about matters relating to the Integrity Commission. Mr. Holness says it's part of the framework to protect due process, as the Integrity Commission, by its mandate, will always be investigating public officials.
There are those who believe that the gag clause should be lifted, and each time an investigation is going to be launched, or any action that the Integrity Commission is going to do, it should bring it to the public domain, or if questions are asked, they should answer them.
No, the blood clot public you work for. A private sector you work for. No, the bomber clot public you work for. No public money you're in a problem for. So the blood clot you talk about bring it to. So no, the public you deal with. No public affair you blood clot anger. You get too much blood clot leading in a country and see they out to mash up a bomber clot country as an uncertified pussy wall. You go over burn and lodge a lick down people's house and you can't tell how you come by the one of your blood clot living up from Peter Phillips Day. From Mama P Day. You can't tell how you come by the blood clot house on the hill till you go and talk by interview. Go and say Peter Phillips bad man you. How long you can't tell you come by this a blood clot house? An uncertified batty man like you. We sit back and allow for you to fuck up the country. I have so good Cliff Hughes and Batman George Davis and so look so cool.
Sensitive investigations that would require that persons are not alerted to it. It could affect how the Integrity Commission does its work, and it could influence public officials and other persons who are involved in how they respond to the Integrity Commission. It could influence cooperation.
He adds that there is good logic to the gag clause on the Integrity Commission.
Now, what happens to someone who is being investigated, for which the investigations turn out to be spurious, or there are no basis for that? Is there a way to repair the damage done to that person? When the investigations are at a point of maturity, are at a point where they are going to be brought into a public court, then by all means, that should be disclosed.
I don't hear this a batty boy, You have labor right. I talk about them and ask about Mark Golding's statutory declaration. Hey, I say, I get some blood clot licking the island, you see. You see, labor right? I get some licking the island left it to God. I get some blood clot lick, you see. You see, labor right? I get some, have to go run where I got blood clot, bush go hide like dog. Watch and see. I get some, watch. Blood clot go on. I get some lick, hey. Labor right, I get licked till you soft in the country. Go on. I get some, you see all up on social media chat, I get some lick, go on. Blood clot go on. I aid and betting in a criminal, remember, I know politics I play now, I aid and betting in a criminal activity with a criminal prime minister, Remember, I know politics I deal with again no labor right. I aid and betting in a criminal activity and I endanger my life and my family them life. So, I get some liquor on a blood clot, you see. If you top play politics and deal with Jamaicans affair, because Jamaicans affair with they are defending, and they up on social media play, I get some blood clot, like you see. Remember, I tell you, I get lick. Watch and see. Just go walk and I get some big stone. I go see. Go walk and get licked down and know it's past stone I come from. Go on, blood clot go on. Here? People just know it's all labor right. That's just one big stone in a blood clot. Go on. Can blood clot continue. I go and play something, you see. And I say, this way Andrew wanna say, that is why I go forever there burn fire upon a pussy old thieving boy until he can tell me as a taxpayer how come by the house upon the hill.
All is not well in the country. And those who are in the know, those who feel the failure of the present government, and those who are concerned about the future of the country, who say, you know what? If I sit down in my yard and don't say nothing about what is happening, and don't say nothing about what is likely to come, then I am as guilty and complicit in the failure of this country as the Jamaican you are the government now are.
And me I tell you this for now, Andrew. I not gonna be a complicity with you to fuck up Jamaica, you know. That is why me I go there attack here, pussy. So me tell you this, Andrew. You need to tell me how you come. If you don't want to tell the rest of Jamaica and me as a taxpayer, me want to know how you come by the house on the hill. Me as a taxpayer. If you don't want to answer to nobody else, me as a taxpayer, saying, me want to know how you come by the house on the hill. Me as a taxpayer, Andrew, me want to know how comes you are the Prime Minister of a 5 year now. You started the declaration of certified. Me want blood clot know that. Me I talk on behalf of Talking Mind Bomber Clot TV as a taxpayer. So Andrew blood clot owners, me want to know how comes until today you can't come and tell me how you come by the house on the hill. If a pardon you throw, if a money you borrow, if a drugs you sell, you need for blood clot, tell me how you come by the house on the hill as a blood clot public servant. Until you resign and go live a private life. Until blood clot, then you have to answer to me. If you don't answer to them and those, me as a taxpayer, it is my right. I remember you put a hand on the Bible and say, you are do right by me. You are do everything in my interest. Let me tell you this bomber clot, you make Donald Trump carrying the generalship coming out of the water. And when the generalship go out, the whole grid locked down. And you never consult with me a bomber clot and ask me if Donald Trump can bring in generalship in my blood clot in a land. Remember, you know? Every 5 year your work change, you know. So this a blood clot decision where you take upon yourself now. If it make Donald Trump bring in this generalship in our country, you should have bomber clot resign for that in a pussy, you know. That alone, you know, different from the rest of things them in a batty boy. You never consult me and tell me say ship are coming in our country, you know. You can't just get up off of your own, you know. You don't work for yourself, you know. If you did want to work for yourself, brother, you don't come in a public affair. You don't go to private bomber clot business. Go with your back juice business where daddy did say you pursue your back juice career. You leave your back juice career and say you're coming a public affair. Let me tell you this bomber clot and I say run. Jamaica is not a private business. Jamaica is not a private business. And based on the money where me I pay you, the things that when you have the money can't buy. So you need to come tell me if a thief money, where you get this money from. You're obligated to tell me that blood clot. As a taxpayer, you don't work for yourself. You never put your selfish part of the half of your own. Let me tell you that blood clot, you don't have Jamaica talk like you roll thunder and flashlight. You never blood clot, put yourself this half of your own. You're a public servant. You're junking at the power, make it a turn in a blood clot eat that somebody need to touch up on your shoulder and say come back at earth, cause like you zone out and go in a blood clot space. What the fuck do you? You think you're a prime minister for your own? You think you're a blood clot prime minister for your own? You want to come talk and do anything you feel like do, like you have the final say, pussy. At 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock you walk around in a bomber clot people community and make noise on their head. You think you're a prime minister for your own? You want to come go on like, you know, who have no obligation to come chat to we. You need to come blood clot chat to we until we are going over bomber clot JPS. That's the country lockdown with that power lockdown in our country. You think you work for yourself? Look how much blood clot they pass all now. You know, come out and talk bomber clot to me. What happened with the light? If you don't want to talk to them and those and use a blood clot per public servant the last time I check. You need for bomber clot come out and come address the blood clot nation. How what take place with JPS. ASA blood clot P. I don't know who are fool, you know. But you see the last time he check he's a public servant. And somebody need for licking on your blood clot and say wake up because you sleep too long. From 2016 you sleep. I don't know if a job see you drink and have too much sweet things. Or you drink too much sugar and water. Because you're still asleep. Somebody need to lick you, make you wake up.
If I sit down in my yard and join those people who practice veranda politics and criticize and criticize and criticize and criticize and don't step up to the plate and do something about it, then I would be objective.
And me can't get charged for your crime, papi. That is why I come out come blood clot talk. And I hear a word I use against you, you know, saying, I'm going to play something else that Virginia say. Saying, and this one I'm going to play now. Listen to this.
Every agent of the state, every employee of the state, every state agency, every state department, every ministry must treat our citizens with respect. That they have rights, and the right to life is the most important right, and no one is to be deprived of that right. Every agent of the state, every employee of the state, every state agency, every state department, every ministry must treat our citizens with respect. That they have rights, and the right to life is the most important right, and no one is to be deprived of that right.
Let me tell you this now, pussy wall. You need to go fire Harris Chang. You need to get rid of Dr. Kevin Blake. And after you do that, pussy wall, you need to get rid of yourself. We don't want to delete your blood clot self out of your country. Delete yourself, brother. Delete your bumbo clot self. Delete your nasty, dirty bumbo clot. Go and find somebody, boy. You say everybody have the right to life. And you allow Harris Chang to send out the police and to kill Jamaican people them we are work for. Then you junk in your blood clot power and come out about meet Judge Jamaica. Meet Judge Jamaica, your bumbo clot. You want somebody kick down your bumbo clot about meet Judge Jamaica. 2015 at this time I say, you know. In a 2015, you know. The pussy wall I said this in a 2015, you know. And then he feel like he reach now, you know. Feel like in blood clot reach now, you know. No come to talk broad. But if a war and meet Judge, this batty boy, me say, the man sick to make your blood clot. So we can allow this a criminal boy, yeah. If you continue around Jamaica affair. This is not Prime Minister, and I just make you know this is a criminal pussy hole boy. So you go keep sit back and allow this a criminal boy for run Jamaica. You must drunk or blood clots in here, man. What's something wrong with blood clot, you know? You never know I'm a criminal? Ass clot. Breaking news. Go on and sleep.
Prime Minister, your statutory declarations have not been certified by the Integrity Commission. You know, the implication of this goes far and wide. Why hasn't it been certified, and does the public have anything to be concerned about?
You would appreciate that this is for the state of emergency.
Well,
and
PM,
so
you don't.
Those are the questions that we're entertaining at this time.
Are you giving?
Do you have?
You see the batty boy, I walk around with referee. I walk around with somebody, you know, to block anybody who want question him about in statutory declaration, you know. The criminal pussy hole, you know. Me don't know about Uni, you know. But me know about me. Me don't feel comfortable with somebody boy here in the country, you know. Me talk for myself, you know. Me don't feel blood clot comfortable with a thief in boy like this, yeah. Have the ability. We can tell police we go kill who we kill. Can send soldier we go kill who we kill. I don't remember, you know. This about boy get the privilege, you know. We tell lies, say bomb attack that yard, you know. If a normal Jamaican did, you know, and get locked up for public mischief, you know. This about boy have the privilege to come with what false alarm. Which normal Jamaican could have come with false alarm now? Make police left station and fire brigade come out and bomb people come out. And when they check it out a lie, he might get locked up. He might get locked up. One boy, look a bit of the Prime Minister come with film, look a thing. One boy, I remember from Ochi, in a Ochi side, something about some bomb attack and people then lock off the road and sitting. They never lock up a youth. So how we have the Prime Minister now with the film false alarm, bomb attack? I will not at all. So I'm telling the Jamaican people, and this is just the truth and nothing but the truth. You see the institution them where we check say we don't get justice from, them fail we. So we have to just take up matters in our own hand. So we both agree that Andrew is not for day in the parliament. But it's easier we come together and go take him out. If he now want to come out with time power old army van and pull him out. But he have to come out. Since as the institution them there for take him out, fail we have to just get serious and go take him out ourselves. Because we put him in there now. Anybody at top, if I'm taking him out from out of there, we just mash them up. Because he have to come out. He cannot stay. And there's nothing. All if he resign a morning, I still can't rate him again. There's nothing this Abati boy can do for me rate him again in this life and the past life. Nothing at all. This man make me sick your fuck. Every time I do live in the morning, I have to go do one check up. Me sick. And this Abati boy. And how the people them me tell me labor right? Me say politics not play now. And people life at stake. And they say joining man hang off a straw. And if we not continue, aid and betting in this criminal activity with Andrew, we know I get big stone. I don't know where it come from. Remember me did tell you now. We know I forgot start walk around with helmet hat. Remember you know? All who have bike I forgot start, them I forgot buy a bike helmet and judge it. Labor right? Me say, we know I forgot buy a bike helmet and judge it. Here? We know I forgot start by bike helmet and judge that blood clot. Because you know this side say corruption in our deal with, you know. And our politics you know do it right through the ear, you know. We not deal with politics, you know. We don't have no eye for see Jamaica get fucked, you know. And when they are with no politics, we don't get lick if you come to no senses. Big stone and a blood clot. Watch and see.
On the state of emergency for St. James?
Well, PM, we don't see it very often, so.
Please let her answer the question because I think that it is not fair to say that you don't see me often.
Here, at
Because we have met up on several tours and other occasions. The post-cap, just to be clear, the post-cabinet press briefing is for the ministers and the various portfolios. And I want to be clear that on all important matters, my government does provide the opportunity for information to be dispensed to the public and for our ministers to be questioned. And I'm very happy that the post-cabinet is being conducted routinely and consistently. As it relates to my integrity declarations, I too am concerned that they have not yet certified them. They have written to me asking various questions. I have provided answers, and they have written to me again, and I'm in the process of providing those answers. You will, however, appreciate that.
I not appreciate a blood clot in Andrew. Because if I'm them time I tell you, no, you're still in that process, you know. From that, I don't know if you're a processor, you know. But from then time I tell you, no, you know, pussy, you're still a processor, you know. I don't know the blood clot you're a processor long, you know. Remember, I know you're still a processor, brother. I don't know if you're pausing at the processing process, but from then time until now, you're a process. What you processing? Eh? What the fuck you processing? The truth, the answer you process. So now, chat. If me tell you say Andrew cooked now, you don't believe me, not true? Chat. Uno says this is a living, rob and fucking stacky. Talk it true, chat. Eh? Eh? This guy still a process the truth from them time until now, you know. Mark Golan come back and come certify again, you know, and this pussy was stuck in a processing, you know. Eh? This bumbleclot dog shit still a process. Pause or a reversing in a processing. Then Labour right have the audacity open their so good mouth. I call Mark Golan name in them, no one kicking on the mouth. Because you're a mischief maker. A mischief you come with. Uno Andrew talk about, you know. We come in at the blood clot space with no confusion and misinformation. Labour right. Uno can do everybody a favor. Uno just drink 2 teaspoons of Glamazone with half cup of water and go sleep. Eh? Jesus.
It does take some time, and particularly for me, to get 2 or 3 days to go through matters and provide answers. I simply have to be very frugal with my time. And I suspect the same for the Integrity Commission that have to go through several thousands of declarations. But I would expect that they would give some priority to my declarations.
That you will never get. What kind of priority? Eh? What kind of fucking priority? Eh? Find a time for you get certified. You should be the first. I hear the Prime Minister. You should get your thing them start out from early to continue around the country. What kind of special treatment you want around here? So, true when I get the special treatment for Integrity Commission, is either Tom Tavares or Juliet Holness send the information go down a nationwide for you now come discredit the Integrity Commission. Either Juliet Holness or Tom Tavares leak the information to nationwide or Favor Williams. Uno have shared down there. Uno leaky blood clot information to nationwide. For Cliff Hughes can come out now for a campaign for try discredit the Integrity Commission. And I see him so no do again with Shane Darling. Shane Darling can't stay neither, you know. So we see Harry Strong come out and say he must support Shane Darling. Harry Strong, you need to resign in a post and go suck out your mother to in a batty boy. You can we are work for, you know. Okay, we the citizens say Shane Darling can't stay. And you want to take it up on your head say, yeah, support him. Go suck your man and come down to batty boy. Found no put your hand on the Bible. And straight say not go do right by the citizen. If I'm not going off track, on your mouth to no mama. Brawling too. Uno put in a hand on the Bible. And straight say not go do right by the citizen them. And then if I'm not going to parliament and start doing one thing. Remember now we not represent we again in a pussy. We just make you know in a batty boy. Me say, we witness uno put on a hand on the Bible. Uno go uphold the Constitution and do everything at the best interest of the Jamaican citizen. But Andrew Holness can lock off current in Jamaica for the generalship depart Jamaica. Andrew Holness bought him a prime minister and can't win his seat. In a court for his seat. Jamaican people really sick, you know. A man we are back for life like fish out of water. For hold on pan power. For hold on pan his seat. Every people them in constituency, the bumbleclot drunker couldn't convince to come out and vote for him. But at the whole of Jamaica want to run. You know see something wrong with we. You know see something most blood clot wrong with we. This a bumbleclot boy up on the screen. Couldn't convince the people them in constituency to come out and vote for him for him and back for seat with Paul Buchanan and this a batty boy we allow for mash up the country. We could never win. For him own a blood clot seat. In couldn't win. In can't win. This is the guy at the head of Nara. A guy we can't win in seat within a court right now. Because in tried Theif Buchanan winnings. He in a court feet. And this a batty boy both him at the head of Nara. But a Nara gonna make Marcus Garvey prophecy fulfill for your blood clot. Nara is the vehicle. We are gonna drive her straight to Marcus Garvey prophecy. You never know. Me say, this is the Nara thing where blood clot come, we hijack Jamaican land and thief up the relief money. See, we no burn down soldier camp there, you know. You no want divert some of the relief funds to go build back new soldier department because you want them feel good to come fight for you. So yeah, use the blood clot relief funds to take care of the soldier and the police. So when time a hotter class come, then can fight for you. Me say Nara is the blood clot vehicle. I go drive, I go down a King Street, go let off to the people them. One blood clot we take it to down a King Street. Nara is the vehicle. Go and drive, I go left down at that blood clot.
I do hope to be able to respond to them before the end of this week. So I'm hopeful that they would do their work and provide the nation with the necessary certification. To be clear, I have tried not to comment on the issue because I find myself in an invidious position.
Because you tell lie the first time, say you look far and wide. So you hide from the blood clot media. You try your best to hide from the media. That is why you can't referee come. If you go tell a taxpayer, say this is not the right place for that question. What a so-called dog shit girl like that. Eh? Me buck up my workers. Something I go back in the company. And me buck my workers for a different event. And I go ask my workers, what go on with the money where Tom Jones did pay for XYZ. Fear look up so-called girl where you walk around with now. I go tell me now, say, yes, I'm not the right place to ask about what go on in my company. Me say, when the revolution start, all uno me want forget lick. You see, uno, we are run up and down back at Andrew Wellness. Uno show we so uno take on the side. All uno forget lick on our ass, you know. All uno forget blood clot running out of the island, you know. You can't stay there, here.
In that I have to protect and defend most times the institutions of the country. So,
Andrew, really and truly, you say you have to protect and defend the institution of the country. The institution of the country is not protected with you. Because you're a thief. That is why she asked you about your statutory declaration. Because the same institution where you worry about, and the same institution you're a thief from. So what you do? Worry about, say them are going to catch power one next thing where you start thief. What is it you're worrying about? Because you're worrying ton worries now, you know. Because the labor them run out now, you know. I talk about Mark Golden statutory declaration and forget things that we forget. Say he's an uncertified drunkard. The labor right them, you know. We then look at sugar and water brain, you know. Think we forget. Say you's an uncertified dog shit. Trying to be somebody that you're not.
my silence should not be interpreted as not wanting to address it, but I do have an...
Your silence shows you're guilty because you tell lie from the get-go, my brother. And because you tell lie, and Daniel Archer did come out and say, he can't believe, say, "Fimi Prime Minister, when me pay tax to be alone too, didn't tell me, say, he's get a letter from the integrity." You remember that girl, eh? Yeah. She'd upset Daniel Archer. She'd upset about it. So, because you say the whole video them are circulate now, you hide from the journalists them in the country. And see it? Long blood clot run Andrew, short catch. And when you come with the referee, you still have to answer. Because you see you look far and wide, you know. You look far and wide and afraid to look for yourself. Maybe your nose about you still. Maybe your nose make you never see you. Maybe your nose is a shadow you.
A role, and that role is to protect and to defend the institutions, the laws that we have put in place. So,
which blood clot laws? So because you see, this when just saying make no sense. And why me hurt again? Because the Jamaican them claim say them bright and indicated sit back and have one fucking idiot and put the whole country over one cliff. Remember the gigolo guy, you know, we are thief money through the health ministry, you know. Did say in a bright, you know. You act like him bright. So I don't know if I threw the girl pissing her head when them go to school, because Andrew the only prime minister a girl pissing her head at school, you know. Are the only prime minister a girl climb tree and pissing her head, you know. So be a grievance to my care from in childhood days, you know. Because them pissing her head at school. Them pissing her head at school. But I have something one more and play for now. Listen this here.
last year, we saw several instances of waste and misuse of public funds, from $1 million phone bills to the inappropriate use of your NHD funds to purchase a failing private business. One of the most hurtful ironies of the saga is that while it was coming to light that the NHD had bought the Outer Many tourist attraction for $180 million and was continuing to spend millions of dollars on its maintenance, the Prime Minister was also informing the public that the NHD would be cutting assistance to low-income earners by approximately $80 million. We as citizens may not always connect the dots, but bad governance has real effects on our welfare. The fact is that fewer people who would normally have benefited from their NHD contributions will no longer benefit because the NHD board decided to spend less on what it is supposed to do, build houses, and more on what it is not supposed to do, buy tourist attractions. Each and every Jamaican has a duty to hold their government to account for the proper running of the country's affairs. In a democracy, power flows from the people, and if the people decide not to participate, then governments can act in ways that are not in the people's interest without fear of consequence. I encourage all Jamaicans to let your voice be heard, whether you are articulate or inarticulate. You have the power to change how the country is run. Significant changes are on the horizon for the Caribbean region. We welcome signs of the normalization of relations between the US and Cuba. As I have consistently said, Jamaica should re-examine its foreign policy with a view to focusing on the Northern Caribbean. Cuba, Haiti, and the Dominican Republic all have markets that are...
Cuba and Haiti the pussy. I make America... Remember, America sent him go to Haiti already, you know. Remember, America sent him go to Haiti, including some of our tax, some of the police and soldiers where we are paying now. To deal with few affairs in our country, and to make Donald Trump take out our police and soldiers. But we have to pay. Send go 80. If you go destabilize 80. And here we talk about Haiti also. Hey. This a batty boy have to get for prison. This a batty boy have to die prison. Brawling me I tell him. This a pussy have to come out of a blood clot parliament. I go and play it again. Listen this a pussy here. Listen this a batty boy here. I want to tell me if this a pussy enough to die prison.
Meant to account for the proper running of the country's affairs. In a democracy, power flows from the people. And if the people decide not to participate, then governments can act in ways that are not in the people's interest without fear of consequence. I encourage all Jamaicans to let your voice be heard, whether you are articulate or inarticulate. You have the power to change how the country is run. Significant changes are on the horizon for the Caribbean region. We welcome signs of the normalization of relations between the US and Cuba. As I have consistently said, Jamaica should re-examine its foreign policy with a view to focusing on the Northern Caribbean. Cuba, Haiti, and the Dominican Republic all have markets that are at least 3 times the size of our population. It is true that while they are geographically close to us, all the infrastructure for trade and investment may not presently exist. A part of our growth strategy must be how we position ourselves to participate in these markets. There is no reason why our locally manufactured products and our services cannot be sold in these markets. We must now, this year, seek to put in place arrangements to support trade and exchange, such as communications, transport, but more importantly, the bilateral negotiations to create cooperation agreements. There are many issues that require decisions. We can make this year the year when we decide the kind of Jamaica we want. The government has brought to Parliament a bill to remove the Privy Council as our final court of appeal. We maintain the view that any such move must have the approval of the people in a referendum. We take note that our other partners, including Trinidad, where the Caribbean Court of Justice is presently headquartered, have seen the wisdom in having the people endorse their final court in a referendum. Last year, human rights issues figured significantly in the news. Too often, the context of human rights is a fight between the state and its citizens. And sometimes it appears that there is a reluctance on the part of the state to secure the rights of its citizens. The West Kingston inquiry offers an opportunity for the state to take a proactive approach in setting the tone by which we deal with the rights of citizens, particularly how the state protects the right to life and how persons are compensated when they have been hurt by the state. This year, let us think carefully about the type of Jamaica we want to see. I believe we can all agree that we want to see a healthy, educated, energy efficient, economically growing Jamaica, where people have a sense that they can get justice and their rights will be protected. In 2015, let us resolve to act to hold our government to account for the Jamaica we want to see. In 2015, let us resolve to act to hold our government to account for the Jamaica we want to see.
I'm tell Anjo, tell her this batty boy. That is why me will forever come out and come bonfire till I lift up. Cause you have 2 mouths. You need to give Juliet 1. That is why you collect much money from Canada. Cause you walk around with 2 mouths. You walking around with 2 mouths. You need to rest one of your mouth. You need to rest your mouth. This morning, I listen to IRFM. I want to hear this what Cabo have to say. I want to listen to this.
The government of Jamaica hasn't given us an answer. The JPS hasn't given us an answer. No agency on the island has given us an answer. But what we do know is that Jamaica's entire communication system, because Digicel was off, flow was off, not to mention water, no water not come back in some places yet. And of course, electricity down for hours, went away at 9 o'clock, came back at 6 o'clock in most of Jamaica, 5 o'clock in some parts. That's a lot of hours. Now, that's one thing. Due to a certain expertise that we have, especially when, whether it's a Gerald Ford or the Nimitz, I think we have the Nimitz leaving, Peter. I know you're busy doing a whole lot of stuff. It gone a couple of days ago. I think you have the image of it leaving, tweeted by the the U.S. Embassy, because this I got from the U.S. Embassy website of the Nimitz leaving. And the U.S. Embassy, so when you try to find out when did the Nimitz leave, you don't get, when they're tracking these warships, you don't get specific information. But the U.S. Embassy on its social media pages showed us the Nimitz leaving, but also said that it left at midnight. The lights went out at 9 o'clock, 2 minutes after 9 o'clock. The U.S. Embassy says it left at midnight. Now, these are the conclusions I am drawing from my own research, right? Because the JPS hasn't told us anything, and the government of Jamaica hasn't told us anything, and the minister with responsibility has given the JPS 30 days. 30 days in politics is like 100 years. This is smoke and mirrors. This is them take with the idiot or Iddy Beerhead. This is that they're playing with us. This is that they do not understand the extent to which Jamaican people are critical and deep thinkers and have a much better idea of what's happening. I want you to find, I know Peter is very busy. I probably have to send this to you, Peter, because you don't have it. Peter, what are you doing? Are you so busy? No, but I want you to find Navassa Island. Now, I'm throwing Navassa Island into this, just because I have been talking about Navassa Island. You don't have it, Peter, so I'm just sending it to you now, and I don't know if it's in time for you to get it up on the screen. But Navassa Island, in relation to the United States of America, Cuba, and Haiti. Cuba, Haiti, the United States of America, and Navassa Island, and the maritime routes. So I want you to spend some time looking at that, right? See where Navassa Island is. Are you able to get it up yet? All right, so see, Navassa Island is closer to us than Cuba, right? But it is right between Jamaica and Cuba. It should be our island, but it's not our island. It's owned by the United States, and none of you can go there. None of us can go there. Do you know Navassa Island? Have you ever heard about Navassa Island, Peter? Right, so we've been talking about it before you came on board with us over time. We think it's significant. I think Navassa Island is very significant. And it is an island that you see where it is. If you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, you're seeing where Navassa Island is. And if you take it down, you'll see the Gulf of Mexico to the Caribbean. Because what I've done here is to look at the maritime routes, how you get to the Pacific Ocean via the Panama Canal. Why am I going there? I'm going there because I know we're talking about the USS Nimitz being on the island because of Cuba, and I know that even last week I had that discussion in this space, but here is something. So, all right, yes, Cuba is part of it. We can't rule that out. But there's something else that we have to bear in mind. What if Cuba is not the only part of it? And Peter, you see that thing when we have a big China in Jamaica? You can put that up for me, please, that you have there. What if the USS Nimitz is not here only because of Cuba? Cuba, yes. But what if it's not just Cuba? That takes us back to the 10 years of programming that we did in this space on China in Jamaica. What if it is about China in Jamaica? Of course, the U.S. blockade of Cuba has to be taken into consideration. U.S. has a long history with trying to get Cuba from the time of Batista, right, to get it back to be a playground for whatever it is that they did on Epstein Island, Zora Island, and what they're probably planning to do on the island in the Baltics there that Ivanka Trump is saying that it is the Mediterranean, but it is the Adriatic Sea. And why we have what's the country that they're demonstrating against Ivanka and Jared? What's the name of that country again? So there's this big demonstration that's happening. It's another island situation. So look at the routes, look at the trade routes, look at the maritime routes. And the question is the USS Nimitz visiting Jamaica because of Cuba, or because the Caribbean has once again become a strategic crossroads in the emerging competition between the United States and China? We must ask and answer that question. Because the Nimitz was not just here flexing its muscle because of Cuba, because the US has Guantanamo Bay. The US has Haiti. Look at the map again and you see how close. Sorry? Albania, I think it is. Yes, Albania. Thanks, Peter. So Albania, we have, as we speak in Albania, there is a massive demonstration, some of the biggest we have ever seen in the world, against Jared Kushner, the son-in-law of Donald Trump, and Ivanka Trump, the daughter of Donald Trump, because they're trying to acquire an island off the coast of Albania. But they're not trying only to acquire the island, because if you move from that island just to the east, is it east that? Double E, yeah? You'll see that that's also another trade route. You have to think about this within the context of the Strait of Hormuz. You'll understand it better if you're not connecting what I'm saying. So in the Caribbean, it's the Panama Canal. How they're using Navassa Island is a question that must be answered. But they already control Haiti. They already are in Guantanamo Bay. They already control Navassa Island. The Cold War is not between Cuba and the US in isolation. It's between Cuba and China. Sorry, between America and China. And so that the USS Nimitz is not just here on a wishy-washy mission, just, they can get to Cuba in many ways. Where Cuba, I think, would be a serious problem to them is a guerrilla warfare after they have taken over Cuba. It's easy for them to take over Cuba. It's not difficult. So we do not intend for them to take over Cuba. Let me just say that. We stand against that. But Jamaica has made a decision, a very serious decision. Remember, I told you, without any of this happening, before any of this happened, that when Jamaica shifted its ambassador, Jamaica's ambassador to the United States, into a military operation, that these things were not in isolation, that something was about to happen that required more than the CBSI. Hang on there for me, hang on.
Serious piece of argument, my viewers and subscribers. Serious piece of argument. Something to put in a consideration. But I'm going to play one next video with Andrew Wallace. And Andrew come out of a bumbuckle at Parliament. Listen to this. My viewers and subscribers. Serious piece of argument.
That the bridge was needed. Why did it take so long? It puzzled me too as your Prime Minister.
Hello, good afternoon, Mr. Warmington.
You want to know why you hear this guy? The Prime Minister say it puzzled him why the bridge, Char Bridge, takes so long for build. Boy, you want some blood clot lick. Can't fool you take the people them for. You want some machete slap on your ass. Eh? And some whole tickle slap on your ass. Eh? Listen to this. I'm going to start it over. I'm going to connect back my phone. Because the other one work, it not going to work tonight. So I'm going to connect back my phone. Make me connect back my phone. Listen to this here.
It puzzles me too as your Prime Minister.
Hello, good afternoon, Mr.
Hold on.
Everyone agreed that the bridge was needed. Why did it take so long? It puzzles me too as your Prime Minister.
Hello, good afternoon, Mr. Warmington.
Listen to this.
Yes, sir. William's calling back from the Observer. Yes, sir. William's calling back from the Jamaica Observer and Mandeville. You were driving this morning.
I'm sorry to them driving again. Now, tell us something. Is that the only bridge in Jamaica that needs replaced for the repair?
No, it is not. But I just want to get an update.
The bridge in Jamaica that needs repair or replacement. You called me about particular bridge.
I'm just seeking an update on the matter, Mr. Warmington.
I don't need to give you no update at all. I'm asking if that is the only bridge in Jamaica that needs replacement or repair. That's not the only one.
Can't complain, you know, because ultimately.
So how the bomber clad say, yeah, talk about say, it a puzzle you too. Eh? How the fuck you first sitting like this Andrew out of your mouth? Hear what Andrew say?
Everyone agreed that the bridge was needed. Why did it take so long?
I hear the bomber clad dog shit them in the crowd. Yes, I believe you. Eh? Hear the pussy old disgraceful drunkard them in a green shirt in front of the fucking thieving boy. Yes, I believe you. Me tell you, so these labor right? And the country them are defend, you know, a corruption. And from the corruption, them are defend them are our enemy. And we have to see them as that. Because I know politics time now, you know, and I like campaign or go on or something, you know. The guy have the country for run for benefit the whole away. And Labour right and him a play politics right through and through. You the blood clot shit in a play them. Yes, I believe you. Believe what? What where myself wanna believe? Eh? You don't want type and truck and haul around Jamaica. Eh? You don't want group up and type and some big truck for them haul and right round and round Jamaica. Eh? But what the fuck you don't believe? Eh? You don't believe, so you don't even know what to believe. What a dog shit like them, man. If anybody ever call me Labour right, man, them fight. If somebody ever make a mistake, you know, and call me on Labour right, I know, me and them fight. If nobody ever try associate me with this a criminal organization, I fight me and them a blood clot fight.
It puzzles me too as your Prime Minister.
Hello, good afternoon, Mr.
How the fuck if it puzzle you as the Prime Minister? Why Charbridge takes so long for bill? Eh? That make no sense to no? This fucking cokehead don't even know if it's your time blood clot shit mouth. Eh? The Prime Minister gonna say it puzzle him too. Why make the bridge take so long for bill? It puzzle him, the Prime Minister. Una listen. Why the bridge never did bill? Listen.
Mr. Warmington.
Yes.
Yes, sir. William's calling back from the Observer.
Hello?
Yes, sir. William's calling back from the Jamaica Observer and Mandeville. You were driving this morning.
I'm sorry to them driving again. Now, tell us something. Is that the only bridge in Jamaica that needs replaced for the repair?
No, it is not.
I know
But
the
I just
only
want to
bridge.
get an
I hear the
update.
public servant them.
Needs repair or replacement. You called me about particular bridge.
I hear the public servant them.
I'm just seeking an update on the matter, Mr. Warmington.
I don't
Because
need to give you no update at all.
Oh, you mean say you don't need to give no update at all? You hear them as yeah.
That's not the only one.
We have to beat them.
Can't complain, you know.
Yeah.
Because ultimately, it is the government that makes the law. And I want everybody to appreciate that the government can
Just suck out your mouth about appreciate. Appreciate what? If the government make the laws and can change the law, why never did go fix the bridge? You stink like shit. Well, appreciate what? If you ever saw blood clot old toilet back or some board house back. If you ever saw all blood clot 3-seater zinc toilet run a some old yard back. If you ever saw all 3-seater zinc toilet run a some old yard back. Appreciate what?
change the law as well. It has gone to the point where it appears as Jamaicans we are afraid of success. We have allowed a certain school of thought to paralyze us. When the colonial government decided after 1865 that they were going to build this bridge, they said, build the bridge. And with the bridge, the road, the irrigation, all of it was done.
Hey. So somebody could have really said I'm a labor right now. I'm proud to be a labor right. If you have one fucking cokehead, I represent them. Andrew Holness is not the Prime Minister of Jamaica, you know. And them and the elite could load for thief out the resources them out of the country, as much of the resources them. Andrew and the private sector them could load for thief out as much of the resources that we have before we get to evict him out of the blood clot parliament, including the bomber clot Governor General. The Governor General complicit in this criminal. The Governor blood clot General is this as bad as Andrew Holness, you know. In the same light where we pray Andrew Holness. We have to pray the Governor General in the same light, you know. Because the Governor General hear the cry of the people, them, you know. And the Governor General turn a deaf ears to the cry of the people, them, and take side with Andrew Holness for favor. The Governor General takes side with Andrew Holness for special favor. So the Governor General is guilty with everything that happened in the country with Andrew Holness. The Governor General is guilty of everything we are facing the country right now. The fucking Governor General is guilty.
We as independent people, we can't figure out how to build the bridge and still be accountable.
Because you're a thief, brother. That is why you couldn't figure out how to build the bridge and not thief no money and be accountable. That is what hold up the bridge. Eh? Jesus mercy, God. This man is a disgrace, man. This guy is a national disgrace.
And transparent at the same time. The system we have is quite effective at measuring the cost of building, but it is not effective at measuring the cost of not building quickly enough. It would have cost us at least...
Shut the fuck up and go. Can't bother with the eye, brother. You're not right to that blood clot. You fucking idiot.
Well, me you know always a ball out to Jamaica. Stop. Remember a story about the little boy where always a ball out Wolf? And one day when Wolf come, nobody never did the first scream. Well, last night, no Wolf come last night. Because last night Jamaica stopped. All island rain, lightning and thunder. That no look good. All island blackout last night. Electricity blackout in the whole of Jamaica last night. So now, me want uno come here, uno labor.
How much year them say them have the ship there? Cause the ship there say can cause hurricane and tsunami, you know. Because if my memory serve me correct, in the Operation Mongoose, maybe that ship did not the water down the side there. What them not fight? I remember Vietnam them not fight against the Operation Mongoose. I don't remember which one them not fight against. But in the Operation Mongoose, the America did use some type of weather war down the in order to slow down the Vietnamese. I suppose of Vietnam. Then the weather war in here Mongoose. Operation Mongoose. You can go Google it. Operation Mongoose. America they use some weather machine and flood out some place down there. It's kind of slow down the thing. So the ship there have device spanny we can cause tsunami. So when time the ship there did in the water, you know. Now they said period of time when them go for Maduro over Venezuela, you know. You know, say Melissa create partnership there. Melissa. That general ship a couple just leave Jamaica the other day. Right on that ship, them create Melissa. It might sound stupid to some people, but I know the deep divers them. I got dive deep and say it can be a possibility say that ship then use and create Hurricane Melissa. Because in the morning when them claim say the hurricane are coming on, I did on a woman live on TikTok. And the woman said the blood clot heat will come off of the water in the early morning. You know, normal. The woman said the heat will come off of the water in the morning right before them say Melissa will come. The woman said the heat will come off of the water. The woman there Ochi. A woman from Ochi. I don't remember her name, you know, she have a big shop. It's a big woman, a business woman at Ochi. And she did on the TikTok live. And they don't on the beach in Ochi. And the woman said the blood clot heat will come off of the water. I mean, I tell you my viewers and subscribers, it might sound like a fucker, me I tell you. But that ship coming to Jamaica, that could have been the destruction of Melissa. And one time them a go, it caused some rain for fall and lightning. I want to look on that, you know. Because from long time, them a tell you, say...
Andrew, well, say, me you know always a ball out to Jamaica, stop.
Say, I got alone fall rain, but I got alone fall rain here. Me say, that ship got a response for the whoop of rain and lightning where hit Jamaica when time them a left. That ship could have been the same ship operating in Operation Mangoes and flood out the Vietnamese in the war. Delroy, you remember about Operation Mangoes? Remember American did a fight them with, and a gun alone them did a fight them with, you know. Them did a fight them with water. And them a both say that ship is too much air hole. Confession is good for the soul, you know. That ship is a killing machine, you know. And I say anybody who go up on that ship, who know get fucked, you know. Anybody put them foot, any Jamaican native citizen go on that ship, you know, just salt on life, salt up on life. And it might sound like a fucker me attack, but that ship, not one Jamaican citizen, one native, should never put them foot on that ship. Not even one native Jamaican should never. We don't care which politician run go on it, because we don't really give a fuck about them. But not even one native Jamaican should never place them foot upon that destruction general ship will come in the country. And I strongly believe say that general ship cause the whole rain that fall in the country. Right upon that ship. Then use the device and cause the rain. Because they want less visibility for when them are going. Less visibility. So they make sure make rain start fall and lightning and thunder. That ship can do it. That ship can do it. So if a Jesus no call it, because when I say God alone can fall rain, Jesus alone can fall rain, you know. So you can call it Jesus no call. Now remember the ship name Jesus too, you know. And my spirit tell me that ship cause the rain and lightning. It is not natural. But you them brainwash Jamaican people and tell them so only God alone can fall rain. This one I say now sound like a fucker to them. Because they are so brainwashed. Majority of them have the belief that God alone can fall rain. And I know that the general ship coming out of the country that day can fall rain too. And cause earthquake and flash lightning too. If you don't know, go ask somebody who have sense.
Remember a story about the little boy where always a ball out wolf? And one day when wolf come, nobody never did the first scream. Well, last night, no wolf come last night. Because Last night, Jamaica stopped all island rain, lightning and thunder. That no look good. All island blackout last night. Electricity blackout in the whole of Jamaica last night. So now, me want uno come here, uno labor right, come here, labor right, no run come labor right, me could have reason. Me want to know what happened last night. Explain to you what happened last night. We need to make the Prime Minister explain to you what happened last night. Last night the portal open. Last night the portal open. Our Andrew Holness let in the country last night. I only open the devil, but Andrew Holness opened something in the country last night. We're bigger than the country. So we want to know how Andrew Holness really let out in the country last night. Yes, I go say a PNP me, I go say this and I go say that, but you better watch careful and listen keenly, because something open, the portal open last night and something let in the country last night. But you know, we're not going to find out yet, you know. We'll probably find out when it's late, but we are going to find out, you know, because we always dig to the bottom and find out things. We are Jamaican and we ever find out things. So when we find out things, more I want to remember that video here. Say whatever Andrew Holness let in the country last night, when he stopped Jamaica, put Jamaica on stop, to open the portal and let in something in the country. We all get to the bottom of it. We all get to the bottom of it, because Andrew Holness, member, if I don't feel your head, I go roll on King Street. I don't know who for one, but you see that this reality in the country, it will cause a red, it will cause a war. Jamaica go back out in a piece of war, yeah, you see. Me I tell you, something going last night. Something going last night. Jamaica people don't open the eye and start talking about every day people are talking this, every day people are talking, and people are blaming Angeles, and people smarter than people wiser than people. And me I tell you, people set up things more than people. People have knowledge more than people. Listen. Something let in the country last night. The portal opened last night and something let in the country last night. So now stay tuned, because we know we hear about it.
Yeah, man. Them are going to hear about it, yes. Then going to hear about it, you know. So me I'll move on. I'll move on to this.
Holness. Andrew Holness. Andrew Holness. You know, some of my mother labor right, and my mother said enough to do no more video address here. But so I say I never go do no more video, you know, but Holy Emmanuel King Selassie, Jarastafari. Andrew Holness, just know what you are doing now. I hope you know what you are doing now. I see you put out in your press conference, say you respect Michael Manley as a leader, but your question his judgment. Now, you cut all diplomatic ties with Cuba, despite the humanitarian contribution that the Cuba medical industry has offered to Jamaica as charity. Because you can't pay them for that. Over 9 million Jamaican over 50 years. Cuban doctors and nurses assist with health care free of cost, because I want to get to the people them that don't make no sense. Saying now Andrew Holness, on the order of the current hostility with the United States and Cuba, which have happened from Fidel Castro, he overthrew Batista and kick out the whole of the Jewish gangsters, them and them casino out them country, and stand up and govern him country and say Cuba have a right to self-determination. And the United States government has been at odds with Cuba for more than 60 years. Zane? Now Andrew Holness, I get your point where you say you question Michael Manley's judgment, because when Henry Kissinger came to Jamaica and said to Michael Manley, say, hey, what go on, Michael? I don't want you and Cuba in a relationship or no friendship or nothing, you know. Michael Manley say, you can't tell me that. This is a Caribbean community, and Jamaica has a right to self-determination. Jamaica have a right to stand on its own 2 feet, and as long as I am the leader of this country, we will stand on our feet and not our knees. You say your question, Michael Manley judgment, you know, and Joelness. And this is my last video, you know. Michael Manley tell Uncle Sam, say, no man, you can't tell your hard man what to do. We are stand up on our foot. We do what we want to do. We're a small island, but we have a right to self-determination. And Michael Manley say, this is a Caribbean community. We have a right to the welfare of the entire Caribbean. And we have a right for neighboring relationships. Messenger was offended, right? And go back to the president. And that's how the destabilization of Jamaica began. Where the CIA aga plant too much gun in Jamaica to destabilize the country. And Jamaica face famine. Yes, me see what you're saying, Andrew. You see, you question Jamaica, you question Michael Man, the government and in leadership because when put Jamaica through. So, Andrew, me question your judgment. And Holy Emmanuel like King Selassie Jarastafari. Your name Andrew Michael Onless. And Michael Manley. So you have Michael name, middle name, which is so ironic. So you faced with this decision now. You faced with this decision, Andrew Onless, and the order of the United States ambassador. The man them come tell you say cut all diplomatic relationship with Cuba. And you say, yes sir, whatever you want, I'll give it to you. And you cut off every diplomatic relationship with Cuba, Mr. Andrew Michael Onless. Zane? And all of the doctors and nurses with the Cuban government sent to Jamaica based on the past relationship with Michael Manley and Fidel Castro, where them send as charity as a neighboring community. Zane, you send them back home, leaving the Jamaican citizens for suffer. Mr. Andrew Wellness, Mr. Andrew Michael Wellness. Zane, now the United States government tell you say Andrew Wellness, that is not even enough. Right now, we want to take Cuba and we need somewhere to put one of the biggest warship we are decommissioned next year, and we want to make the last use of it. So even if it get damaged, because the USS Nimitz, you know, a decommission 2027, you know, Mr. Andrew Wellness, and the man them say, yo, you are going, which is run by nuclear power, you know. Ironically, man them say we want somewhere to dock it. And go look what Trump said. Trump said he want to plant it like, 100 miles from Cuba, where he can attack from. So you question Michael Manley government, Mr. Andrew Michael Wellness. All Michael Manley do was say no. And the country, Jamaica face little famine. You question Michael Manley judgment, Mr. Andrew Wellness. But yet still, me question your judgment. And your judgment, Mr. Andrew Michael Wellness. I'm not going to disrespect you. Because you say you don't like nobody tell about your mother and them something there. And my mother labor right. And my mother, I don't know how my mother love you, so. I don't know. But my mother love you going to bed. And all the elder people in Jamaica who are currently politically blindfolded can't see you for what you is, Because I'm bring a mental game for the people them. So out of respect for my mother, I'm not going to disrespect you. Because my mother love you, my mother labor right. Me no labor right now, though. I am not politically affiliated. Me question your judgment, though, Andrew Wellness. Zane, because all Michael Manley do, I make Jamaica face famine. You actually put Jamaica in a danger. Because Mr. Miguel over Cuba, which translates to Michael in English. Miguel mean Michael in English. Zane, Mr. Miguel is deeply offended by you, hosting the warship which is intended to invade and attack Cuba on Jamaican dock. And Mr. Miguel is not Fidel Castro. And ironically, Mr. Andrew Wellness, Mr. Miguel and Hitler born on the same day. So I wonder if you know what you do, Andrew Wellness. Because your administration tell Jamaican.
I would have liked Mr. Miguel, you see, send one dozen drone, got Andrew Wellness yard. 1 dozen one time. 1 dozen drones from every angle got Andrew Wellness yard. And I like Cuba do it. Send 1 dozen drone just to Andrew Wellness yard alone. But I love Cuba do that.
People say it's just a visit, but Trump say otherwise. So you say you question Michael Manley judgment, Andrew Wellness. And me can see where you question it because me I say, boy, Michael flirted with the Soviet Union like he want on Jamaica and like come in this country. And you was offended. But me question your judgment because the Caribbean community never asked for this. Mr. Andrew Wellness, where's your testicular fortitude? Me and Matt Lee would have said no. Well, if a Caribbean leaders would have said no. Me and Matt Lee is deeply offended by what you do. And you hide and do it and not even can face the public. All you had to say was tell United States government saying, you know, say, I don't want to put my country in danger. And the Caribbean never asked for this and the Jamaican people is gonna rebel. But Jamaica people...
All them have to tell Trump say, me have to go ask the citizens them, because I have to tell them about him, I have to go ask it and get back to you. And then just tell we for us come out and say, no, we don't want that in our water. Argument done.
Nah, rebel. And Jamaican, I want you to know that you guys are complicit, and profit, talk, because Jamaica is the land of profits, so talk, don't be afraid, You don't be afraid, Jeremiah was afraid to speak, and God said, go and go talk. So many people are in Jamaica who want to talk and them afraid to talk. Don't make it go. Hey, Andrew Wellness, them not a power, Every government on the face of the earth is illegal. Only Emmanuel like King Selassie. Every government on the face of this earth is illegal. And one government and then the Most High government, Yahweh. So when you talk for rights and justice and talk for the country. Don't be afraid. Them can do is send them police friends and send them agents to come kill you, but when you talk. So Mr. Andrew Wellness, so you mean so what gonna happen now? What if the US military take the opportunity to invade Cuba from the Jamaican shores, from the Jamaican dock, and the Cuban government retaliate, and something happened in Kingston that never happened before? Holy Emmanuel like King Selassie. What are you gonna tell the Jamaican people? And and these things should be documented, Mr. Andrew Michael Wellness, And now nothing else to say, All me I say, Jamaican people, you are all complicit, You are all complicit, Because Mr. Man silent down there, So clearly, United States come and say, yo, I want to kill your friend, You see me? A boy there for dead, And you will say, yeah man, I want to hear man, you can send your dog come over my yard, man, and we are watching, man, and as soon as he go out and come in, man, I'm going to make you lick him away.
Andrew a friend killer.
So Jamaica is a country of a nation's a friend killer, Andrew a friend killer. Look how much thing Cuba do for Jamaica. Andrew Wellness, and you make fear.
Yo.
And you say your question.
Me say, I would like the Cuban government lick down Andrew Wellness house flat. When I say flat, you're not going to remember which part of the house is there. I didn't have a lick down I talk about. When I say lick it down flat, lever the hill. Lever the hill. So you never go see no remaining of the house. Just, I say, I move the man Cuba, lever the blood clot hill. Move the man Cuba, lever the bomb clot hill. I send in some of them look a spy. Cornish party. All of them look Cornish party. Daryl Vaz yard exactly there. Know everything about Andre yard, Harris Strong yard. They send them a look a spy Cornish party then yard there. And just send Joan and just mash them up for we. Make we have a real independent. Make we have a true Independence Day. So maybe out bad come good, So maybe a Cuba will give a full referendum, blast up a bomb clot house on the hill and go run a center Portland and lick with Darrell Vaz and go down a Moby and lick with Harris Chang and look which part for Kevin Blake there and lick it blood clot way and look for Desmond there and Babsy and all and lick. I say more than mind Cuba do a favor and just wipe off which one they live. Just delete it. So if Cuba hear me, if we don't get no attack from America, any local foul play, I want to not answer back to Jamaica. Just make sure so no locate this part and Jonas and the MP them house there. And leverage blood clot for Jamaican people. And make we keep a real independent celebration.
Michael Manley judgment. The difference between Michael Manley and you, Michael Manley is a man, Andrew. You're a boy. Don't even call Michael Manley name in your mouth. Michael Manley is a man. The difference between you and Michael Manley is a man, Andrew. A man. We're going to tell man, say, yo, nah, man. No. You is a yes man or a yes boy. That's a difference.
Yes, boy, man.
You and
yes,
Michael Manley name not even mentioned in the same sentence.
Andrew, yes boy, nah, yes man. Andrew, yes girl. Then look at yes piss and tail girl. Yes piss and tail girl in name. Andrew, yes piss and tail girl.
Andrew Holness, Michael Manley is a man. He's a man who stand up for him country and stand up for him people. And stand up for Jamaica's right to self-determination. Andrew Holness, you are a puppet.
Puppet? Dog shit is a man a Timberland shoes bottom. Big ever dirty dog shit. Anyway, I want to hear what Asha say.
Myself, my people of Jamaica, and I remember, you know, say them did ask Andrew to send soldier go down a Yeti go fight against the people who fight blood, sweat and tears for the revolution and win, you know, to fight against them, you know, and destroy them people in the country, you know. So, and I believe him going to want to try the same thing, you know, with Cuba, you know. But if Andrew ever make that blood clot mistake and send them down there, you see, me know say the soldier them all get fucked. And I am asking Rafaela when he want to name the Cuban president that when they must send him Jones them, send it to the Governor General yard, send it to Andrew Holness yard and all of the Batman minister them in the Jamaica Labour Party. You see me? And all of the camps them in a Jamaica that belongs to the Queen, you see, and America. See? And do not injure any civilian. Because 3/4 of us in Jamaica is with Cuba are not fighting. It's only quarter the belly lick labor right them, the fucking lapdog them. But I can tell you, from in the 60s coming up that I know of, because I can't talk about the 50s when I born, because I'm a little bit. Yeah, right up back so till 2017. See, Jamaica was a pussy country. Yeah, man. The men them in Jamaica love pussy. But from 2017 to 2026, under the Jamaica Labour Party, Jamaica become a batty country. The men's them now love batty. Yeah. From the young youth to the old youth them love batty. They will go inside the woman batty and not in our pussy. So Jamaica leave from a pussy country to a batty country under the Jamaica Labour Party and Andrew Holness ruling. But from my days, you know, coming up, you know, if you pass 100 women up till 2017, seeing 75 to 80 of them a breed because the man them they love pussy. The man them in Jamaica was a pussy man because all me get to over 20 at picnic. And had a man like me get the same amount too, or more. But from 2017 to 2026, if you pass 100 women, not even want to breed. Because stuff and talking about man of jellyback. No. Uno brought a batty industry in Jamaica. Uno promote batty business. So the younger set of youth believe that fucking batty is the right way. You see me? So Jamaica become a batty country. Not a pussy country again. You know see me? Under the Jamaica Labour Party, Jamaica become a batty country. But you know, when I hear them Christian people talking about Jesus Christ is coming and is coming to save his saint them and take them to heaven. Let me ask you, no blood clot something. How much thousands of years now, right? We have been punished, suffer, murdered, you know, see it, ill-treated. The most wickedest thing have happened to we. And this wicked blood clot, Jesus Christ, sit down and wait till we dead off on earth before him come. What them tell we about? Let me tell you, people, Almighty life dwelleth in us. And if we know, ask him, you may see it, to build up the courage in us so that we will stand up for our right and fight for our freedom. That blood clot deals will never come and we will dead as a... But you know, you see this generation, you know, we're in Jamaica, you know, them is one of the most cowardice blood clot set of people, them bad mind, then corrupt, then covetous, then envious, you may say, them last. Yeah, we talk about we brave. Let me tell you, when I was a young youth I come up, I was proud to say that I am a Jamaican. Now if me leave here now and go a foreign back, and they ask me where I come from, I not tell them say a Jamaica. I am ashamed of this blood clot Batman government and Jones. You see me? Yeah. These people now in a Jamaica, they coward, them bad mind, because all them do is kill them friend. You see me? And envy them friend. And I don't want no so-called blood clot labor right come from my page come commit nothing. You see, we living in Jamaica here, you know, and we see the disadvantage that this Batman government have bring up on the people them and on the youth them, because we don't decide to fuck Batty then kill them with police. You see me? We don't accept them Batty business. That's what I say. Yeah, and we the Jamaican, what we do, we turn around from one another and take money from these same batty bomb bucklad people, they elite them, you see me, to kill with one another because they want to lessen the population. So when the revolution start, we not no young people to fight the revolution because the old people them not going to manage. You see what I say? And if you don't have no picnic, you no suck with blood clot, where you come comment underneath people page when them a try to defend you not no picnic, and who do no suck, no man. And fuck Batty. You see me, so you now get no picnic. So no blood clot and you no come from my page. But my Jamaican people, me attack the distant people, the people them where them third eye open and I see the disadvantage that this government, you know, see it I bring up on the youth them, the little picnic them, the little baby them and the elderly. See? I will not ever see in any time before Andrew Jones come in a power. Batman a walk around and a big up their chest so, yeah? And a hold up their head so high, like what they are doing, you know, see it, is right in front of the Most High, Almighty Life, Mother Earth, the universe, our ancestor, our element of water, fire and energy. Yeah? Wanna tell me? And when people talk about it, these blood clots suck good boy them, you know, see it, and lick out batty gal them, and suck pussy gal them. You know, see it, I come from people page, come comment some fuck, you know, go and suck on them. I want to ask the so-called pastor that in the church, see, we I condemn we because we not bow to Jesus and we not come at church, come back, Lord, Jesus, 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 this white blood clot, Jesus, this white batty boy, we then give we talk about a God. 13 blood clot man he have round him, he not no woman, but yet, he create, then say, my God, you know, he create everything, male and female, and he might travel with 13 man. So when them drink up, I remember, you know, in town water in a blood clot wine. So when they drink up here and drunk, what they do? No fuck them one another. The white man don't believe in the white Jesus a blood clot. But we as black people would kill with brother for this white blood clot Jesus. You see me? And we don't want to condemn we. True, we not accept Jesus. Talk about we are sinner. We are worldly and well, but you know what I want to ask? These Jamaica Labour Party blood clot dogs. You see me? That are MPs that in Parliament and made law against ganja for the poorer man not to have any right towards it. Poor man who have been beaten and in jail for ganja, who have been shot, killed, who have been sentenced 18 blood clot month without charge for a liquor spliff for 2 ganja seed, and now that the legalized supposed to come so that they can make a money. These batty boy in the Jamaica Labour Party take away all the rights and give it to them rich friend. Eh? I said unto Uno, you know, I am said unto Uno, when that day come and the people start to rebel, where are Uno going to run to? Where are Uno going to blood clot hide, because there will be no mercy upon Uno, you know. But I am saying to my Jamaican people, there is Black American Delta Force soldier is in Jamaica. You see, when the blackout they go on, there's a lot of things, yeah, that move around in Jamaica. Remember Andrew Wonis, they carried on one plane load a soldier from America, so them a train Jamaican soldier for use sniper rifle. Them not fight no war, you know. That mean is a citizen, them a war against. You know, remember I go buy Gatling gun where I fire mostly 1,000 rounds a second. You see what I say? Him buy armored car and him not no war a fight. Remember, you know, some armored car come down and he say destination for another country, you know. And it's come at Jamaica mistakable. And it did leave it up a camp park. You see what I say? And that place where burn down up a camp. What kind of document burn up in it? What kind of document? But you know, I work up a camp for 4 years. You see me? And I know that camp have the most sophisticated fire unit up there. Because one of the time, you know, there was on a learner's flight and some difficulty and the helicopter dropped and caught fire and the 2 soldiers burn up in it. Black, me I tell you. You see me? And they come there with that fire truck, and when them spray out the thing out of it, it is a sud that out the fire instantly. So I am wondering how that place burned up a camp. What happened to that truck? What were the Minister of Defense, Andrew Honis, and the High Command them burn up in that place? What they are hiding, Jamaican, where they hide? Or is a distraction? You see me? That people fear pay mind to that, why them a carry the equipment. I hear some little shit house. Some pig toilet out here talk about, oh, the Prime Minister do what him do and him do good.
The Batman Prime Minister, if you can't tell Jamaican people how much people discharge themselves from Kingston Public Hospital in the darkness. Hey, me say, Nara is the vehicle. You see, Andrew Wellness, I got drive you can left it on King Street away. Andrew, Nara is the vehicle going to drive you and left you off down a blood clot King Street. And so when you come out of the vehicle and look round, you are going to piss and shit up in your clothes. Nara the vehicle, yeah, brother? And remember, you know, look, if murder now come to pass, Nara go drive you and left you down a King Street, give a blood clot. Here? And you must fulfill Marcus Garvey prophecy. The news media I cover up for Andrew Jones. My viewers and subscribers, a whole heap of blood clot people from Kingston Public Hospital release themselves, discharge themselves from the institution because no light, no did it, no Delco, nothing. Andrew get 400 blood clot generator and Kingston Public no have even one in the darkness. People were sick.
Life support. They must
discharge themselves. The government are hide one whole heap of things, you know. Because all the people them with on life support must dead, you know. Jamaican people from where they I'm telling yourself, if you go buy the whole of the picker stick them and the hardware, the whole stick them and the baseball bat because we are going to beat Andrew Jones and the entire administration. We have to go beat him. I'm a see blood clot serious and take it anyone want to take it. Can put your hand on the Bible and start do something different. Me say, we have all come together and beat Andrew Holness and the entire administration. We want to make sure some of the hardware go buy out all of the pickaxe stick them, all of the hoe tick them, all of the shovel tick them, and all of the baseball bat them. And make sure no go over the sports place, go buy out the cricket wicket them. The cricket wicket them and the cricket bat them. Because we are going to beat out them blood clot. And you know the far from now, you know. This is a beat here. We are sway over Andrew Jones and the administration them head. You know the far from now. Because their name must have to get a blood clot beaten. Their name must have to get a beaten from Jamaican citizen. All them are huff and puff. They must get a beaten from the Jamaican citizen. You think they can hide all this secret for long? You think no security and no bodyguard can take off no liquor off of them? Wait till the time is right. We're going to beat until you no soft like a porridge, like a water in a bag. We not go on. Me say, if the Labour right MP them know how the beat now swear for them, they not gonna resign now. You see one them when in corruption, only not gonna resign, you know. The Jamaica Labour Party MP, who is not a part of the corruption we are going, you better go turn in a resignation because see when them are corrupt, we're gonna beat them till they're sick. And it is a promise. It is a promise. And then can take it any way how they want to take it. But you see, corrupted Labour right MP them in Jamaica, you don't have to get a beating. You know, fly high, fly low, you don't have to get a blood clot beating. I remember when you can write it on the calendar, somebody tell you no, today, you don't have to get a beating. Hey, nothing at all can stop enough and get a beating. At to home, I know that this a beating sure.
Because America would sanction in Jamaican railway. When you show me one blood clot good for the over 100 years that America in line with Jamaica that then do good for we. That now carry down back in a blood clot stress and poverty. You know, see it. See? Show me one good thing that them do for we. See? And look at Cuba. You can name many things for the 50 years that Cuba have done to help the poor people in Jamaica. Yes, what me I say? Because America not even respect you know. Because you drink them shit in a boom. So they don't respect you, them shit better than you know. Because then you know for drink. Yes, what me I say? See? America no do nothing for Jamaica. More than care we down in a blood clot, stress and slavery. You know see me? Yeah, and them wanna fight Cuba. But right now, if Trump and this Yahweh name Batty Boy them from down in Israel come out here now and tell Andrew say, open your mouth and me shove the cocky down in your throat. You know, and just bend down pan in here and open up in blood clot mouth. Why and make them shove them cocky?
Instead the Labour right doctor and nurses them in them institution yeah, I treat people love one them bad in this institution, I get on a pussy bust too. We are work on behalf of Christopher Tufton and Andrew Wallace. Are the one them will get paid for unalive the people them when they come in at the hospital. And I treat people love one bad. And now take care of people love one because I don't want them for dead because the organ harvesting things still are going. Uno. You see, let me tell you, not even the dog will piss on the wall of Babylon. I go escape the rat. So if you don't understand, if you don't know, you don't know. But my viewers and subscribers, I just look on some video look a while where a patient in a Kingston public where give me this information and the night where the light went out, a whole heap of people discharge themselves and a lot of people with their on life support dead.
Some people in intensive care, baby.
People are,
what happened to those people?
Hey,
and not only one hospital.
I want piece of genocide take place tonight, you know. That is why I say Andrew Wallace can't come out yet, you know. And you see genocide take them can't cover it up, you know. You have to bust out, you know. They might try to cover it up, you know. That is why I'm telling you, so don't forget, you know, things them in order for go beat politician. And at this set reach now, we're not chatting with no politician boy, we put their hand on the Bible and still them go the right by way. The moment where they want to put their hand on the so I know, you know, the moment they go off track, we beat them. And if you don't agree with me, we don't put some fire emoji in this because we don't chat with them. And if them have police around them, we just pretend like we not lick them, and when they not look, we just lick down them bum buckle at the ground, make them flatter like a dog. We just time crank them pussy hole. When they come in our place and go on, we just pretend like everything good. Put on all green shot for go lick down them blood clot, kill them. Lick them down a blood clot, go and kill them. Because watch this.
Big up yourself, my people of Jamaica. And
We
remember,
have enough of them, you know. And them I tell the police to kill we. So we have to go lick down them blood clot with stone and kill them too. With time crank them. When they come at some place and attack, we line them upside and use stone lick down them bomber clot. Make all 3-4 somebody line up. So when time them security I go run off of one man. And if he said that man there, he might get stoned for one next anger. And I know. Just time crank them, man. Make sure you don't build up on a stone heap. If you lick down labor right blood clot MP out of Jamaica. Lick down them bomber clot with big stone. And them have gun, you know. And them have the gun them are coming. And them response see police, you know. We are going to use stone and lick down them blood clot. Them have to resign our runway. That are the order of the day, you know. Just when you see them and lick down them bomber clot with stone. We have enough of labor at MP them run where our blood clot resign. Big stone on them bomber clot. If who can take your blood clot runway, I'm done bomber clot talk. We tired of these people. And we have enough. And we're not going no further. We're not going no further with them. Them alone I figure where them I go. We're not going no further with them. So if we're not ready to come off with them, I'll drive and go on. Make them alone go on with you and come off. But we're not going to them forget beaten. Labour right MP start get beaten in our island. Labour right MP get beaten. If you can't catch him from here, if you use big stone, lick down them blood clot, and yes, I'm done with it. I sign out right here, so. And take it out anyhow. And if they say me I threaten them, I just say reach. And journalists can go up on platform and threaten the life of Jamaican people. Why me can't do it and I mean work for? Lick down them blood clot with stone, make them flatter like a fowl. Right, I say done. Suck out them, mama. I'm done with them. Yeah? And we have to deal with them. Serious stuff. You know, chatting with them. Big stone on them pussy hole.
You know what's the name lantern? See? We are the light, we are going to shine through the darkness here. Because we do the work. So that we can come talk with no fear. You see what I say? So we say things dark on the highway, but we're there with a lantern. You see me? Right
Harris
away.
Chang said we shoot first. Harris Chang will tell the police to kill Jamaican citizen. Then ask question. Lick down them blood clot with stone and see them about a road.
Well. Yeah. Things get dark on the highway. See me with a lantern. Even the righteous have a migraine. See me with a lantern. I come with thunder, come with lightning. See me with a lantern. Yes, for sure the judgment will be frightening. See me with a lantern. The road of a head, if you don't need to chop. I know the church and the rock bar is the preaching. Right now what a move want peeping. Shanko where you do this to more people for. Make sure you don't let it out things get dark on the highway. See me with a lantern. Even the righteous have a migraine. See me with a lantern. I come with thunder, come with lightning. See me with a lantern. Yes, for sure the judgment will be frightening. See me with a lantern. Every road up ahead. If you don't need to jump, I know the church and the rock bar is preaching. Right now what a move want peeping. Jump over you do this to support people. Make sure you're not late and immediately. Strap with justice and wait for you. Now got no jail, we not pay for you. Start tell your followers pray for you. Things get dark on the highway. See me with a lantern. Even the righteous have a migraine. See me with a lantern. I come with thunder, come with lightning. See me with a lantern. Yes, for sure the judgment will be Friday. You know, man. Revolution is not right up in mix, no man. Just feeling the voice to the people. Some bitch like which one Babylon take them kick out. Righteousness is not a nation, what do you evil? So they fake news, but that one you are rightful. And the code they don't like you. Ancestors don't have private if they fight you. Now these ones are the devil are tight, you know. Things get dark for me.
I want to talk about original Jamaica. I want to talk about Jamaica where them come here, come see. Original Jamaica people.
5 years lies have beat us bad, but if I'm wrong, forgive me, God. Since the journey, you have awakening so much question you have to have. When the pastor want of money, him send round the offering bags. But when the sisters them in need, him say put your faith in God. Since he lives up in the sky, oh we don't see him when we fly. And it's only when we die the real salvation will apply. Well, what I know for sure, the Most High is not that guy. In the kinky dresses, halo light with the blue eyes. Jesus never died for us, they did. Martin Luther King, Marcus and King David. Still I give Leonardo's band the praises. While the freedom fighters getting nothing but hatred. Well, Jesus never died for us, we do. All the Africans and the sheep who spoke Hebrew. Christianity is a weapon of slavery. Stop believing us because that not go save we. Come again. What is your lineage? What is a lineage? We avoid the prison cells but still not free ourselves. From the habits and belief and disobedience. And does money really matter when we reach the age? And the sick for realize that them no need no meds. That them for real meds. Say diagnostic or results of what we feed ourselves. We need to pre ourselves and start to be ourselves. And so we free ourselves for. Since birth we have been targeted and programmed for a matrix with a religion, a God, nationality and race. The preference of another, resulting one being racist and a country is just a map that really pocket us in space. Get labeled as a native, based on where we race, whether black or code or white, either Mexican or Thai. Neither race have no rights because freedom is a lie. Society based on tears and the rich do as they like.